everybody. Welcome back to Her Impact, the podcast that illustrates the real life stories of women in science. I'm Cosandia, your host, and today we're going to talk about the life of Hedy Lamarr. You probably know her as this classic Hollywood actress. What is less known about her is that she has this major contribution in science and especially in tech. She was this courageous, curious woman that changed the world as we know it. So just have your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into her life. She was born in Vienna, Austria in 1914, and her actual name is Hedwig Eva Maria Kistler, big name. When she was a little kid, she just was fascinated by science and maths. She just really wanted to see how things work out. And when the other children were playing outside, she was quite soaking up everything around her, being curious. In Vienna, where she was born, she was influenced by art, history, culture, and she has all this buzzing question in her mind. So she had developed the love on stage. She was this incredible mixture of beauty and brain, and that led her to define her own life. So when she grew up, she stepped into the spotlight, into the stage, and she moved to Hollywood in 1930s. She was this very beautiful, charming woman that earned her a lot of spot in films, made him very quickly Hollywood star. Her personal life had a lot of challenge. She married French model early on, this wealthy arms dealer. The marriage wasn't very happy. She was feeling trapped and control. So those difficult time for her, even when she was this glamorous actress and, with glam and paparazzi and whatever Hollywood brings to actresses. Back then, she was very into ideas and inventions. So she was writing everything on her notebooks down. Even though she was feeling a lot of pressure, she still had the passion of thinking invention. And that invention actually led her to have this breakthrough in the midst of glamour of Hollywood. When her marriage ended, she found freedom in Hollywood. She dazzled with many more roles. She ended up working with composer George Antheim, and that's where she developed the idea we call frequency hopping spread spectrum. This is science. So in simple words, it's actually a way to send radio signals in different frequencies so they don't jump. It's like a real life, let's say, hide and seek for radio waves. And this is very helpful in the World War II, where the true stay connected and they track down each other during battles. And that idea that was developed back then is actually the foundation of what we use today, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So these two technology was developed in that idea. And we use it every single day. We all know that. But that is because of Hedy works. And it actually shows her creativity and the science to develop goes hand in hand. Even when the world is not watching you, is not recognizing that like Hedy did. So beyond the light of Hollywood, and the sparkle invention, she had a lot of ups and downs in her life. She was married 6 times, and many of her relationships were challenging. Despite of the glamour and the fame, she felt lonely and misunderstood, like many women are actually. So because people were focusing on her look and on her ideas and inventions. And sometimes behind the scenes, she felt she was living 2 different lives. One, the Hollywood life with all the glamour, and the people adoring her for that. But the other life was her mind, her invention, her ideas on the notebooks she was writing. She was an inventor. And, her journals were filled with sketches and ideas of what the world can be created, have a lot of impact in the world, make it a better place away from the public eye. And that's led her to the legacy we have now. The legacy we use every single day. We use our smartphone. When we connect it with Wi-Fi, when we pair our devices with Bluetooth, we use Hedy Lamarr's legacy. And we should celebrate her and think about her every single time we do it. Maybe not every single time, but we do it and we don't think about her. And even though it took so many years to recognize her contribution to science, her story can only inspire us. Her life reminds us that we should never let anybody tell us who we are, whether we are beautiful or just not defined by the labels that society put us. Her journey just shows that when you have passion and creativity and maybe a little bit of courage, you can break free from expectations and change the world like she did. Hedy proves that everyday ideas and struggles can lead to extraordinary inventions like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Thank you for listening to this episode of Her Impact. Hedy Lamarr's life is very powerful to remind us that our personal trials can lead to very revolutionary ideas. I hope her story can motivate you, can inspire you, can encourage you to embrace every part of who you are, both every day and the extraordinary. I'm Cassandra, your host. Until next time, keep dreaming big. Never stop exploring the world around you and the wonders in it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. See you next time with another story.